Hi guys, my name's Bill, and what we're going to do today is test it's a Kenmore washer. Somebody dropped it off today, so we're going to take a look at it. Now I know it doesn't spin. I've already just plugged it in, put it on spin. It's making a noise, but it's not spinning. So let's troubleshoot it. Alright, so here's our Kenmore washer. I went ahead and put it on fast, agitate, fast spin. Advance the timer around the spin cycle. Now I'm going to pull the knob, and I'm going to go ahead and press the lid switch. We got a noise. We got a noise, but it's not spinning. Now let me show you something here real quick. If you have a washer that doesn't spin and you think, maybe the lid switch or something like that's bad, don't want to jam that in there. Now if I move this over to, there's two different speeds to the motor, slow and fast, and now it's possible that one of those speeds are out. So if you hear a noise in fast, but you flip it over and you hear nothing in slow, then basically you don't have a slow speed on your motor, and that can be a problem. One of the speeds can go out, but that's not what we're looking at today. Today we're looking at a machine that makes the noise like it's trying to spin, but it's not actually spinning. So what we're going to do now is flip the machine over and look underneath. Okay, so we got our machine tilted back, and now what we're going to do is look for right behind the, you see the pump, see the motor, behind the motor, and between the transmission here is this little coupler, and that's what we're going to look. Now if you take a real close look at this, now before you stick your fingers in there, make sure the machine is unplugged, so there's no chance it's going to come on and tear your finger off. But we'll get up underneath here. Now this is the motor coupler. Now just looking at it, it doesn't appear to be broken. Now there's a crack in the rubber right here. That's not what our issue is, and I am not going to be able to show you on camera because it's too dark. But the coupler doesn't look broken. Both pieces are together, connected with the rubber, and they're spinning. Now the motor should be spinning the transmission at this point, but in the center here, where the shaft of the transmission goes through the coupler, is rounded out. So it looks like it's good, but it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and take the cabinet apart and pull this motor off, and then show you exactly what it looks like without this stuff in the way. Now I do have a video showing you how to take this cabinet and stuff off, and I'll go ahead and put the link in the description below. But I'm going to go ahead and get to that point and then show you what I'm looking at here. Alright, so we got the cabinet off. Now we're going to go ahead and pull the pump and the motor off so we can see the coupler. So the first thing we're going to do is pop these clips off. Just kind of turn them, pull them out. You always want to do the bottom one first, because if you take the top one off, the motor's going to try to fall with the bottom clip still on. So go ahead and take the bottom clip off first. And basically you just turn them. They come out of the slot. You'll figure that out whenever you're taking them apart. Now hold the motor when you take the top clip off. Alright, clips out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this motor off. I'm going to set that down. Now here's the rounded out coupler. You see how it's loose, and see how the shaft, this transmission shaft right here, does not spin when the coupler is spinning. And that's just completely wore out. Now hang on one second, I'm going to grab a good coupler, then I'm going to show you. Now what I have here is a good coupler that has the two flat spots and then the round. We're going to put that one. And there we go, now it's spinning the shaft. Okay, so I went ahead and put the pump and the motor back on, plugged everything in. Now what I did was, before I plugged the washer into the wall, I took a staple and jammed it into the lid switch wire, so I'm bypassing the lid switch so I don't have to put the cabinet on to test it. In case this does not work, I don't have to go through that process again. Here's our bad coupler. See how it's round in the center there? That should have two flat spots to kind of grip the transmission shaft, so that's hard to see from looking up underneath. So went ahead and plugged it in, bypassed the lid switch, and we're going to pull the knob. And there we go, look at that. And the washer is spinning. So that coupler, you can probably find them on, you know, any site. There's a number of sites that sell, you know, a motor coupler for a Whirlpool or Kenmore washer, and they are cheap. I think you can get them for $5 to $10, and that's a very common problem with these machines, why they don't spin. So if it sounds like it's trying to spin and it's not spinning, the coupler may look fine, but as we saw here, it's not. So alright, so there you go. That's how easy it is to change a coupler on a Kenmore washer. Now I know you can do it if you watch the video. I have a couple other videos on troubleshooting these things, but this one here was basically for a Kenmore that sounds like it's spinning and it's not, and you know exactly what you would do to check it and repair it. So if you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, add it to your favorites, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.